Good evening, Venkatesh. Thank you for joining in today's interview session. How are you doing today?
Yeah, thanks for asking. I'm fine, sir.
That's great.
Good.
Yeah. So, Venkatesh, before we proceed with the interview, can you give a brief introduction about yourself?
Yes. My name is Venkatesh Vajanatware. I am from Nanded and I completed my graduation in ENTC engineering from Nanded only in 2016. Then after that, I joined in telecom industry as a knock engineer, and currently I'm working in Vodafone Idea as a knock engineer. Since there, I working 2 years, and my hobbies are to watch related information to new technology. Just like I also refer manual electronics for you, which get update on recent technology.
Right. As you mentioned that you do a lot of research checking new technologies. What is the recent technology in the field of information technology that you have checked?
Yeah, I checked recently. We are launching 5G
Hmm.
technology recently. So they are using Sienna network device. Previously, we are using Huawei Mux, which we are taking from China. Now we are replacing that with the Sienna one, which is inbuilt in India, made in India.
That's right. So, what is the greatest weakness that you see in yourself which you would like to change in the next few years?
Yeah, I can't say no to anyone for if anyone asks me to help or anything. Then it's very hard to me say no. But I'm working on that. It causes to me losses to me very much.
Okay. As you mentioned, you can't say no. Suppose you're working in a project and there is another project that has been assigned to you. Or might be your friend is asking help for that project. Okay. It's not assigned to you. Your friend has asked help on that project.
Mhm.
So how you are going to deal with that situation? You have your own deadline and you won't be able to say no to that person as well. So don't you think it is going to affect both the projects at the same time?
Yeah, I what will do in that case? I check my task. I complete my task. I told to that person who want help on in project that we have to complete this task first because both have deadline. So
Mhm.
if there is the search any other person can help to him. I also guide him to search person. Otherwise, in another case, we can uh, talk to manager that which has higher priority. Let's do it first.
Okay. So suppose your friend's project has got a higher priority. So will you be leaving your work and you will be helping your friend?
Uh, I will help by her to help my friend. First, I will give information to my manager that I require this much time to help to work on that project. If he is okay, then I will go for my help to my friend.
Okay. So working on two different projects or two different roles at the same time, it's quite hectic working on one project itself. So you will have to overstretch yourself to help your friend. So don't you
Yes.
think it is going to affect the quality of work that you would produce for your project?
Yeah, it will affect the quality of work. But I will take some more time. If he allow me to work on that project, then he also demand for some little more time or time duration for next project for my project.
Okay, not a problem. So can you just give me three qualities of yours that you want to bring to my notice so that it becomes easier for me to hire you today?
Yeah, I'm a smart worker. Uh, I do any task in time, and
Okay.
I can work with a team.
Okay, as you mentioned that you are a smart worker. So What is the difference between being a smart worker and being a hard worker?
If smart, there is difference in smart worker and hard worker. That if you have any task, and we have to search various way to how can we do that. Uh, if you have already know that there is a very long process for that, we can search another alternate to do that task before going on initial route, going on same solution. We have to identify various solution.
Okay.
And
Okay, as you mentioned that you like to work in a team as well, right? So when we work in a team, so generally there are different opinions about, by different people who are working in that same project, right? So at sometimes we do have disagreements as well. So normally, how will you handle disagreements if it happens between your team members?
yeah, working in group means it quietly happen to disagree on certain issue.
Mhm.
So I check the output of that any issue. If we have our friend, I and my friend have any argument on any topic, then
Mhm.
I'll take a decision which helpful to organization. If my friend decision okay helpful, then I will go with it.
So there are disagreements that is happening, right? You want to prove your point to be right, and he is going to prove his point to be right, he or she. So how will you take a decision at that time? Means how will you judge that whether you are incorrect and whether he is correct? Okay, not a problem. So can you describe a time when you anticipated a problem in advance and you took some steps to stop it from becoming an issue?
Sorry, sir.
Can you describe a time when you anticipated a problem in advance and you took some steps to stop it from becoming an issue?
Yes, recently what happened, I'm working in Vodafone Idea. So there is one small uh, one small issue going on. And what in telecommunication, what happened there, there is all network connected with fiber, we know that. So at one time there is one hardware issue going on site. So I identified that one, I'm getting alarm on system. So on real time I called to the engineer and rectified that. So what will happen, it avoids a further outage in that zone.
Okay. So have you recently worked on any project on web development?
uh, Currently I take all knowledge regarding web development. I'm not working on real project. I take information, all knowledge regarding that.
Okay. So how do you proceed when you need to solve a problem?
I understand first what the problems, then I search various solution for that, and analyze how we can solve this problem, and I make steps. How can we solve that problem? I make a stepwise solution to make it solve.
No, as you mentioned that you search for solutions to that problem, right?
Yes.
How can you search solutions to a problem? That means you mean to say that you check on social media platforms to find the solution of that problem.
Yeah, I check on internet. I take help from my seniors. How can we solve this? Then I work on it.
So can you give an example of it, which you might have done recently or in the past?
Uh, in Okay, when I am new in telecom industry, at that time I don't have that much information to how to configure router. So one time engineer reach I site and I don't have any solution for that. So I just take my senior on call, and he guided me how to tackle that problem.
Okay. So why have you chosen to shift from telecom industry to IT industry? It seems that you are quite comfortable working in your industry.
No, when I'm working as a telecom engineer, so I looked web development and attend various sessions. Then I got quite interested into that. So past 3 to 5 months, I've learned the technology, and so it get interested. I got interested into the technology, so I decided to go for it.
Okay. So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years of time?
In next 5 years, I'll be main stack developer.
Mean stack developer. So what are the technologies that are involved in mean stack?
In main stack, one should get front end knowledge, back end, and on all data structure also.
What do you mean by backend?
Backend means it's server side language. We can we use language like a Java on backend.
In Venkatesh, can you please tell me in min stack development, which language is at backend?
In main stack, in main stack development, we use Node.js or Java at the backend.
And at front end?
At front end, we use JavaScript.
And database?
Database, we can use MySQL or MongoDB.
So what is the full form of SQL?
So currently, I'm not having information about backend and data.
Okay. So in next 5 years, you want to develop that skill and get into it. Okay. Anyways, I'm done with the HR round. We'll start with the technical questions at the moment. If you want to have a glass of water in between, you can have.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Like we can go for it. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Dev. Hi Venkatesh.
Hi.
We'll proceed with technical round. Can you please tell me how much you will rate yourself in HTML out of 5?
I'll rate 3.
3. Okay. What about CSS?
CSS also 3.
JavaScript?
4.
You mean to say you are strong in JavaScript?
Yes.
Okay. And what about Sass?
Sass also 3.
Okay, good. So let's start with HTML questions first. Can you please tell me which are different tags you have used while working on any of the project, like HTML5 tags?
We can use tag in HTML5 like article, sessions, video, audio.
Okay, Venkatesh, we'll start with HTML questions. So tell me what are HTML5 new tags you have used in your project?
Yeah, we use HTML5 tag like audio, video, articles, sessions, and small.
Okay, and what is the use of article tag?
Article, if you article we use if there is one sections, and if In section tag, we use article tag.
Is it alternative for paragraph tag or a different one?
Yes, yeah, this alternate, right? Correct. This is alternate for paragraph.
Which is better? Paragraph tag is better or article is better?
Article is better.
How you have decided that like article is better? What are the parameters for that?
Parameter.
Might be there is something in your mind which is like saying yes, article is better.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Okay. And what is use of video tag?
To input as a video in our web page, we use video tag, which is not available in HTML5, HTML4.
Okay, let's say there is one YouTube video and you want to use that video in your website. How you will write the code? Just tell me the tag, then various attributes of that tag.
We use video tag, video inside of video tag. We provided link src video link and video tag close. And into that we can put as a autoplay in loop for video functions. If we provided loop, then video will continuous play.
And what about height and width of that video?
Yeah, we can apply height and width also to video. We can using height and width attributes.
Okay. And also in HTML5, are you aware about input tag?
Yes.
What are different types of input means with respect of attributes?
Input tags.
In input tag there will be like different attributes, right? What are those? Means in
form if we can in form tag we can use different input type as a name, email, contact.
Okay. And what is that? But how, suppose let's say you want to use email, then what will be the code for that?
Then we have to use email tag, email and
email tag.
Email attributes. In form tag we use email as an attribute, contacts.
Yeah, tell me the syntax. What will be that? So, let's say suppose input then space type is equal to something like that. How it will be? No. What about date? If you want to use date in your HTML form or HTML page, how you will use that?
We use date attributes as a dt for date.
No.
Sorry.
Yes, tell me.
Yes, we have to enter date in our HTML page. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Suppose let's say there is one field called date of birth. Okay. For that you need one date picker, right? How you will use that in your HTML page?
No, sir.
Okay. And what are different new input types available in HTML5? I mean to say input type attributes.
Input type attributes so in HTML5.
Okay, no worries. Tell me what is the session storage object in HTML?
we use in HTML5 we use storages, and there are two types, say session storage and local storage. By instance session storage, we save data to one session only. If we close the browser, then that session data will be vanished or garbage. It saves in our local storage for that session only till session live. If we end session, and then data will be garbage. That data
Are
stored
you
is
are you talking about session storage object?
yes, sessions. To I talking about session storage.
Okay. And how to create that and how to access that session storage?
We can access the session storage using tag session storage itself, and then uh, we can parse or stringify session storage to get or save data in session storage.
Okay. And how session storage is different from local storage?
In local storage, in like a session storage, data is not vanished even though we close browser. We end our session. It there in our locally in our browser.
And what are different methods available to use session storage? No, sorry. I mean to say local storage.
Different method.
Yeah, different method for local storage. What are different methods available?
We use local storage using JSON.
JSON. Okay.
Yes.
What is how you will store data into local storage? What is the
Yeah.
method?
Yeah. We convert our object into stringify one to store data on local storage. For that, we use local storage. Then we use to convert stringify our object. We use stringify to that object, and to get back we use parse method to JSON object.
Okay. Let's say there you want to create one object. Okay, and student object. There will be like name and phone number. Only two fields are there.
Okay.
How you will create that object? What will be the syntax in JavaScript to create that object?
JSON, yeah, local storage object,
JavaScript object.
JavaScript object. Yeah, student. We have to define first our object. So if there is a name student, then we can declare using where or let. In HTML5 we use let. Okay, let student, then equal to curly braces, and into that we use our key and value pair for
Okay.
that object.
Okay. And what is the difference between let and constant?
Uh, Constant is a unique. If you assign constant to any variable, then its value can't be changed. We can't alter for constant value. Means we use for that we use a constant like pi. We can't change value of pi. So such type of declaration we have to you can declare using constant type. And the on let type declaration, this HTML5 it's alternative to var. So what happen in let type, we can't redeclare let variable with the same declaration name.
And what about the reassigning the value for let?
Yeah, we can reassign value in let.
And what about where?
In yes, in var also we can reassign, but we can't redeclare same variable using let.
No, no, that I understood. I am asking about where. Can we reassign and redeclare the value?
Yes, we can reassign, redeclare value in where. That's the limitation.
Okay.
So if it's very hard to identify error.
In case of where you mean to
Yes,
say.
yeah.
Okay. Great. Suppose suppose there is one paragraph tag and you want to apply font size to that text.
Okay.
Which CSS property you will use in that case?
For we have to size. We have to apply size to our text. Yes.
Font size.
Yeah, font size. We use font weight.
Font weight.
Yeah, we can apply bold, italic.
And what is font size?
Yeah, we can apply font size for gives value in pixel for our text.
And what is the difference between font size and font weight?
In font weight, we use we use property like bold, or italic. We use like that function. In font weight.
And if I want to apply, there is one text and I want to apply a font size as 36px, then how you will apply that value, that font?
Using font size.
No, you can
Property.
you can use anything. You can use HTML, CSS. But what is the best way to apply font of 36 pixel to any element? Or we can say text.
We can use CSS.
We can use CSS.
Yes.
We can't use any HTML element.
We use H1 for that, for heading tag. If you want a heading for font size 36 pixel.
What is size of H1? 36 pixel.
Sorry, it's not 36, it's 16 pixel.
16 pixel.
Yes.
H1. And then what about H6? What is size of H6?
H6.
No.
No.
Okay, no worries. Do you know what is CSS model?
Css model, yes, sir.
Not CSS model, CSS model.
CSS model.
No.
No.
Okay. Tell me the difference between div and span tag.
Div is block level element, and span tag is inline element. So we can't apply height and width to the span. So to make it apply, so we have to make it block first using proper display.
And what is the difference between inline and block element with respect of height, width, margin and padding?
For inline element, we can't apply height, and it takes width equal to its element width, and we
okay.
And for block level element, we can apply height and width.
Okay.
And padding and margins.
Okay. That's it.
Yes.
Let's say there is one element and you want to apply padding, like left and right padding as a 10 pixel and top and bottom as a 5 pixel. Then how you will write CSS property for that? Can I repeat question?
Yes.
Yeah, there is one element and you want to apply padding, like left and right padding as a 10 pixel and top and bottom padding as a 5 pixel. Then how you will write that CSS property with that value?
left and right 10 pixel, top and bottom 5 pixel.
Yes.
Padding. We can apply using padding property, padding equal to, then it take first top 5. Then we have to write value 5 pixel, 10 pixel, 5 pixel, 10 pixel. Into that, it will get to top padding 5 pixel to right as 10 pixel. It will take clockwise value from our
Do
property.
we need to provide 4 values for that?
Yeah, 4 value 5 pixel, 10 pixel, 5
Can we,
pixel, 10 pixel.
yeah, can't we supply only 2 values for this?
Yes, we can. Yeah, we can supply 2 value.
How?
5 pixel, 5 pixel and 10 pixel. It takes
510 or 10 5?
it's 510.
510. And which is the best way to apply that? Four parameters are
No,
best, or two parameters?
two parameters will be best.
Okay. And let's say, suppose if I said apply one CSS to any of the element, HTML element, there are like different methods available, right? Applying the CSS. So
Yes.
which one you will choose from that different methods?
Yeah, I'll choose external CSS. It is easy to maintain.
Easy to maintain. Okay.
Yes.
And yes, you will, as you said, you will choose external CSS, but also there is one element where inline CSS is also already applied for that element. Then in that case, how you will apply CSS from external?
We apply property and not important. So forcefully it take external CSS as inline CSS has higher priority. So it will go for it. But if I apply not important, then it will take from external CSS.
Is this the good way to apply it?
No, it's not good way, but at some condition, if there is a override property, then we can use this method.
Okay. Good. So Venkatesh, tell me what are the different box sizing properties available in CSS?
In box sizing property, we can apply a margin, padding, border to a element. So first distance between border content and border is padding, and beyond border, we can there is a margin to element.
Okay. We'll move to the ES6, few questions of ES6. So tell me, what are new features available in ES6?
There are new features which are available in ES6, like arrow functions for in each loop, and then we can use the higher order function like a sort, filter, map, reduce.
Okay. From these all these features, which one have you used?
Used higher order function and arrow function, and we also declare variable like late and constant. That one also used.
Okay, great. And what about first class function? Have you used?
Yeah, it's just first class function. So whenever we require a function as an argument to the another function, at that time we use first class function.
And what is arrow function?
Arrow function, arrow function is, we can arrow function is alternate to the normal function, where we replace function tag, function keyword. We can replace function keyword and use symbols equal to an arrow in its declaration.
Okay. And tell me, what is the difference between undefined and not defined?
Undefined means we not apply value to it. We declare variable but not apply a value.
Okay.
Whereas in another, we not declare variable yet in not defined.
Okay. There is a one data type in JavaScript called null. What is that?
Null. It means it's a primitive data types. We not it have not have any value. We can consider it as 0.
Is it 0? Means
It's not 0 exactly. It means it not have any value.
okay. There is also one data. I'm not sure data type or what is that? Like not a number. Are you aware about that? Not a number.
Yes, not a number. Yes, right.
What is that?
Whenever if there is in certain case we have number and the string together or any character together, then at that time it show data type as a not a number.
Not a number. Okay. Let's say in JavaScript, as you said, like number and string together, right? Suppose there is one variable called var x is equal to 10 plus in double quote 20. And if I console that variable x, then what will be the output in that case?
Output will be 1030.
1030. And if
Yes.
I check data type of that, then
Data type will be a string.
data type will be string. Okay.
Yes.
And let's say there is another declaration within same fashion, where x is equal to 10 plus in double quote abc, one string is there. And in that case, what will be the output?
Output will be 10 abc and it will get data type as a not a number.
Not a number. Okay. And let's say there is one variable and there we have written like true plus true. What will be the output in that case?
Data type or output 2 plus true plus 2, its output will be 2
2.
in digit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
1 plus it take 2 as a 1, so output will be 2.
And what about data type?
Data type will be number.
Data type will be number. Okay. And and then what is the difference between boolean true and integer 1? If it is summing like true plus true is equal to 2, then what is difference between integer 1 and true?
No, sorry, yeah, that got confused. In boolean type we get if true plus 2 it's true only, and for second condition if we get a condition like true plus 1, into that case we'll get output 2.
And what about false minus true?
False minus true.
Actually, initially he was correct. Initially he was correct. So tell me right now, false minus true. What is that? What will be the output?
False minus true will be 0.
How 0?
False has 0 value and true has a represent as a 1.
Then
If
0
we take,
minus 1, 0 minus 1.
yeah, 0 minus 1 will be minus 1. We'll
Yeah.
get output minus, yes, right.
Yes. Okay. So Venkatesh, one last question from my side. Tell me, what is hoisting in JavaScript?
Hosting in JavaScript is what wherever in our page JS page we declare variable, it gets shifted to the top of JS file. That property, all declarations only, not its value. That property is called hostings.
Top of the file or top of the scope?
Yes, top of the scope.
What is scope? Means let's say there is one function and like different functions are available, and also JavaScript file is available. So in that case, what is the scope?
Inside a function, there is a local scope, and outside the function, it's global scope or a window scope.
Okay, great. So yes, Deep, I am done from my side. Over to you.
Thank you, Amon. With that, we have come to the end of today's interview. Do you have any question to any one of us, Venkatesh?
No, so just what's feedback for me? That's all.
Yeah, definitely, we'll give the feedback, and we'll have a separate session on that. Okay, so don't worry, and thank you for joining in today. And we'll meet very soon with the feedback session as well. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks,
Thank
Venkatesh.
you.
Thanks, Deep.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.